Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 4 Galaxy bars. And what makes these so special is that they are vegan and gluten-free. These were sent to us from Dr. J in the UK, so thank you very much to Dr. J for sending them to us. This is the Crumbled Cookie, the Caramelized Hazelnut,
caramel and sea salt, and smooth orange.
So this says, deliciously vegan. Indulge with the delicious combination of rich cocoa and cookie crumble pieces blended with smooth and creamy hazelnut paste. Enjoy a moment of vegan pleasure from Galaxy.
It does say they may contain milk, so if that matters to you, then. It
is for 29 grams. It is 161 calories.
Usually it says thoughtful proportion or something like that on the front.
Like how many pieces? Yeah, 4 pieces.
Yeah.
4 pieces, 29 grams is 161. So four pieces. Okay. I'm glad you thought to look there.
They usually do that on the front of theirs, so it's pretty good.
So I'm gonna just rip this open.
That's what I usually do.
Is that how you do it?
I go around the edge and tear it, but it's basically the same difference. Same difference.
Well, they made it in perfect condition, Dr. J. I'm impressed with you. You should be impressed. It's cool. Yeah, it has a G on it for Galaxy.
It's got like a wave.
So 4 of these. That's actually a really good size.
Yeah, because that's 1 right there, or that's 2.
That was one piece. One piece.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And this is the Crumbled Cookie.
Mm-hmm. Got all cookie pieces in it.
It does say it's made with hazelnut paste.
I like that.
It's Galaxy is like our Dove in America, and it's very, very creamy.
Mm-hmm.
This is I like the cookie pieces very much because they're not your traditional like a cookies and cream cookie pieces. Those are large pieces.
Yeah, kind of hard.
And this says crumbled. It is literally like crumbled into a very, very fine crumble.
Almost brown sugary texture.
Yes.
Almost.
So I'm not used to having, I'm used to having bigger cookie pieces, which is good, but I really do like the crumbles too.
Oh, I love these. It's excellent. And it kind of comes out with that grainy kind of texture, which is really, and sometimes grainy's good, sometimes it's not. In this case, it's very good because I like that grainy cookie kind of texture.
I'm gonna open it. This one, these are made by Mars Wrigley, by the way, in Dublin, Ireland. This one is the caramelized hazelnut, and it is 164 calories for 4 pieces. Okay, so 161, 164. This is why I like to open them because
Excuse me, I'm done.
I'm gonna whip it. I'm just gonna.
I'm done.
Caramelized hazelnut.
Yeah, you can see pieces of hazelnut all through.
Yeah, it does say this recipe is vegan, but it's made in a the factory uses milk. So.
Well, they're saying it may contain milk. That's nice too. It has little crunchy bits, like almost like little Heath bar bits, little toffee bits, but they're not. They're the nuts. I like that. It doesn't have a really strong hazelnut flavor, but
it doesn't have a strong hazelnut flavor, but I do think it is. It has a richer flavor than. It has a darker flavor than the first one.
Yeah, I think there's less chocolate in the first one because they used so much cookie crumble.
Right.
And this one they used a lot more of the chocolate. I like that. It tastes more like a burnt sugary kind of texture or flavor than it does hazelnut.
I agree with you.
The caramelized part comes through a lot more than the actual hazelnut. So
they're
no, it's good though. I like it.
It is good. I still like the first one more because it does have just a touch of that really dark flavor. So I'm going to choose out of those two. I'm going to choose the cookie, but I do really like it, and it is still it is the classically creamy texture that you would find in other Galaxy bars. This is the caramel and sea salt.
I got salt almost right off the bat.
And caramel and sea salt is
Good.
160 calories for 4 pieces.
That's really good. I like the salt in there.
I do too.
You don't really get a caramel necessarily. I mean, maybe a touch, but
The salt is a coarse salt. And all of these are made with the hazelnut paste. That's what they're all made with. Even this one, I'm sure. Yeah, hazelnut paste. Chocolate made with hazelnut paste. I don't get a strong caramel flavor from this.
no.
You didn't either?
Just salt.
No, just salt. But this is my favorite one so far. Even though it's not caramel at all, it still had a terrific flavor. So this is the smooth orange, and boy, I can smell that orange.
It's very strong.
It is 164 calories for 4.
It's not as strong as like a Terry's egg or a Terry's orange. It's not that strong. But it does have a nice orange, and it's very smooth, creamy texture.
I think the texture of that one's different from all the other ones.
Because the other ones had stuff in them. Every one of the other ones had something in them. This one's the only one that doesn't have anything like physically, like something to crunch on. That one's good. If you like orange chocolate, I think you'd like that because it's in a milk kind of chocolate and it's in a dark chocolate, so it's sweet.
It's my favorite.
No, it's definitely not my favorite, but it's good.
I think it has a higher citrus content than some of the other bars with orange, but I still like it very much because to me, the flavor on the front really comes through as what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to pick it. I would have chosen this one if I could taste any caramel whatsoever. It's an excellent bar, but I can't taste any caramel. For that reason, this is exactly what it says it is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick it.
Mine's going to be the cookie crumble.
Okay, so your top 2 would probably be
crumbled cookie and what was this one? No, not that one. I guess the caramel sea salt.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to pick the 2 opposite of me.
No, probably the caramel sea salt because it does have that nice salty flavor. But I love the texture and the flavor of this crumbled cookie, and it is what it says it is too.
It is
it's
too.
It's crumbly cookie.
It is too. I really like the salt content in this one.
Yeah.
And honestly,
and you love orange chocolate.
I do love orange chocolate. If they had put it in dark chocolate, it might be a different story. But this is a milky chocolate, and that hazelnut I think helps it. To buy all the time, I would probably buy the caramel and sea salt all the time, to be honest, because I'd probably get tired of this after a while.
Yeah, I'd buy that crumbled cookie all the time.
So I really like this, but I probably would pick this for all the time.
You would, I mean, if you were given this, you would never think there was anything vegan or gluten-free.
No.
I mean, they just taste like really good candy bars.
No, they did a good job.
So if you're vegan or need gluten-free,
yeah,
this is one to choose.
Yeah, they did a great job with them. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.